This is a very, very serious video. This is a video that if you told me 2 years ago, hey, Alan, you're going to make a video saying, oh, why Ter Stegen should be kicked out of this club, why he's a disgrace to the club, I would look at you and I would laugh, bro. And I would slap you too. Because 2 years ago, me, in the 22-23 season of Ter Stegen, prime Ter Stegen, bro, I would be, oh my God, I would be mad. I would be hurt, okay? Because the fact you had the audacity to say something like that, no, bro, I would not take it light. But now that I look at it, I can't believe what he's doing. I cannot believe what Ter Stegen is doing. I've never really seen this from a Barça player, okay? Something like this, I've never really seen. The small players don't count. The players like Martin Braithwaite, the players like Umtiti, the players like I don't care about them. The players like Fati, I don't care about them. But the players like Ter Stegen, who have stayed in this club for over 10 years, who he's been captain of this club for what? About ever since Messi left, he's been captain of this club. And this is what he's doing to us. This is, now I'm seeing the real Ter Stegen. Now I'm seeing the real Ter Stegen when things truly get rough with him, when personal things get in his way. This is how he views the club. This is his true feelings towards the club. This is how he looks at the club. This is what the club is to him. This is what the players coming in, the players that have been coming in from the club. And you know what? We should have seen this since 2015. Because there were signs in 2015. There were signs in 2015 about Ter Stegen. There were signs about the person he is. But we didn't look at it that way. We didn't look at it that way. We did not know whether Ter Stegen was actually this guy that's selfish and that's unmotivated and that's undisciplined. We did not know he was that guy. Okay, we just brushed it off. He went to the board and he demanded Bravo to get out. He demanded Bravo to get out. He said, I'm not playing Champions League, only Champions League games. I'm not rotating. It's just me. For the next 10 years, it's just me. I'm the only goalkeeper. And then they did that for him. The board did that for him. They gave him a hefty, hefty contract. And now he's been our goalkeeper for the last 10 years. He's been our goalkeeper for the last 10 years. Ever since the 2015. When was the last time we won the Champions League? 2015. So we're both seeing patterns, okay? We're both seeing patterns. He's been our main goalkeeper. We've let this guy be our main goalkeeper with no competition, with no one to motivate him to do better. He thinks he's just this guy. He's going to be Barca's goalkeeper forever. And this is what it led on to. So part of this is the board's fault too. Not this board technically, but, well, maybe yes, this board. Because these guys gave him a contract. When was it? In 2023, I think? 2022, 2023, something like that? They gave him a contract to renew until 2027, I think. 2026, 2027. So, Ter Stegen is at fault here. But also is the board. But what Ter Stegen is doing right now is absolutely disgraceful. I've seen legends of this club. Okay, I've seen legends of this club. Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, Piqué, Alba. They all left when they knew, okay, my time is up. My time with this club is up. I've done so many great things for this club. I've won so many Champions Leagues for this club. That's it for me. That's it. I can't do this no more. There's other people that are better than me, ready to take my spot and ready to be my heir. And then they just left the club. They left the club and they left on a high. They left on a high. Now we view those people as legends. And Xavi, to double it down, he did it as a manager too. When things got rough, he said, middle of the season, he went out and said, this is going to be my last game. It's my decision. I want to leave. When things get rough with legends, they leave. Because they don't want to be this player that's known as, for the club, for Barcelona, from the fans' perspective, they don't want to be a player that let the club down from the fans' perspective. They knew their time was finished. They knew they couldn't do it at the highest anymore. And then you have people like Ter Stegen, who in the past, ever since the 2022 season, where amazing goalie, okay? Let's not take anything away from that season. He was an amazing goalie. Ever since then, he's been absolutely rubbish. And not just rubbish, he's been injury prone too. And not just injury prone, he's been ruining the locker room too. Ter Stegen has done damage to us for the past 2 years. He's done damage to us for the past 10 years. Okay, but specifically for the past 2 years, you could see a goalkeeper, you could look at him, and you say, okay, he's next, isn't he? He's going to be the next player that he's going to realize his time is up. He's going to realize he can't do it anymore. We're surely going to sign another goalkeeper, which, by the way, I'm surprised we didn't until now. Okay, we're surely going to sign another goalkeeper. Ter Stegen's going to be fine with leaving. It's done. The board make him captain. Okay, he's the main captain. 24-25. Szczesny comes in when he gets injured. Okay, then you start seeing interviews. You start seeing interviews in January, February. Ter Stegen saying, oh, I want to do the same thing Courtois did in 2023. I want to do the same thing Courtois did, where I was injured for the whole year, but on the last game, I went back for the club and I helped them win the Champions League or La Liga, whatever. He wanted to be part of our most crucial moment of the season. When in the beginning of the season, he was our worst player. Out of that whole starting 11, he was our worst player. And he had the audacity, while Szczesny was working hard, while Szczesny was playing his games, while Szczesny was fighting for a spot for the team because he was competing with Iñaki Peña. It wasn't a place where, oh, there's no competition. He didn't need any of this outside noise from Ter Stegen. And you have a guy whispering behind you saying, hey, just letting you know, I'm coming back at the end of the season. Okay? And it's not in like a friendly competition way. He's saying it as if he knows he's going to come back. And this is why Ter Stegen has been a problem for us for the past 10 years. Because he thinks his spot is guaranteed. And we've given him that. We, as the Barcelona board, have given him the guarantee that he starts as goalie forever. As long as he's in the club. Barcelona signed Juan Garcia. Okay, because we saw in the last few games, Ter Stegen, disgusting. Horrible performance after horrible performance. The Villarreal game. What was it? There was another away game. Was it Real Valladolid? I don't even remember. There was another away game. Disgraceful. And at the end of the season, every year, the Barcelona captain, they grab the mic. They talk to the fans. They talk with the fans. They talk about the season. They talk about next season. They motivate, whatever. He didn't even want to do that. He didn't even want to get the microphone, which don't tell me, oh, he was celebrating with the... No. You could see Flick and Laporta talking about it after the game. They were angry. If you haven't seen it, search it up. Okay? They were angry that I didn't talk to the fans because that's what a captain should do. That's what a captain of FC Barcelona should do. He should reassure the fans. Okay? He should reassure the fans. Every year we do it. And this was one of our best seasons for the past, since 2018, 2019? And every year, the Barcelona captain has done it. We were in Europa League, we still did it. For 2 years, we still did it. We lost 8-2, and we still did it. But now you're telling me Ter Stegen can't do it after we won domestic treble? This is what a petty person looks like. This is the biggest example of a sore loser. A loser who knows he's done. He knows he's done. Okay? Every single Barcelona player that I just mentioned that said their time was up, they all let their contracts go. They all let their contracts go. Barcelona, you don't owe me any money. That's it. Thank you guys so much for everything. I'm out. Ma'asalam. Thank you. Adios. Bye. Merci. Whatever. They went out. Ter Stegen, not only does he refuse to leave, but he demands us we pay his whole contract if he does leave. Okay? Which he has the right to do so. But if you're truly a Barcelona legend, if you truly love this club, if you're truly a captain of this club, you would leave with no issues. Instead, you're causing drama. Okay? You're causing drama. And now we get onto this. The other day, Ter Stegen says he's going to do surgery. Okay? He says he's going to do surgery. He makes an announcement post. Cool. Okay? He makes an announcement post. You're reading the announcement post. Oh yeah, coolers, I can't wait to be back. I'm going to undergo surgery, blah, 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 recovery. You see, I'll be out for about 3 months. Have you guys ever seen a player tell you how many months he's going to be out for before the medical team does. Have you guys ever seen that? And you know why it's a problem that it's 3 months? Because Barcelona know, okay? And he knows too. 4 months and he would not be registered. 4 months and he would not be registered. Therefore, we can register Juan Garcia and Marcus Rashford. We can use 80% of his salary to register Juan Garcia and Marcus Rashford. But that doesn't mean Ter Stegen's not getting paid. He's still getting his contract done. Okay, but he's not going to be registered. He's not going to be able to play in La Liga for those 4 months, which shouldn't be an issue because you're already injured with a surgery. Instead, he says 3 months. And then the medical report comes out. It says 4 to 5 months. Don't listen to Ter Stegen. He did it on purpose because he doesn't want Juan Garcia to take his spot. And he's refusing to leave. Ter Stegen, it's a World Cup year. You've been dreaming of this moment ever since you started getting called up for the German national team. This is your only chance to leave. And you want to waste your time doing this. You want to waste your time doing this. You want to put this club to the ground. You want to give us problems this whole summer when we have other positions to look at. Who knows? We could have probably signed Nico Williams if you had left. But now you're making everything a whole issue. And this is not what club captain does. And now we're seeing the real Ter Stegen, in my opinion. In my opinion, we're seeing a guy that actually has had competition now. We're seeing a guy that's had a taste of competition, and look what it led to. We all know the problems he's caused with Manuel Neuer. We all know that. And now he's doing it to Barça too. Ter Stegen, I used to love you, bro. I used to support you. But after what you've done, and after I've realized what you've done to us in the UCL these past few years, how you've cost us games, what you've done to the locker room. Even Messi doesn't like you. If Messi doesn't like you, how are you like him? What are you doing if Messi doesn't like you? And this just sums up your whole thing. This just sums up your whole attitude, your whole stint at Barca, your whole 10 years at Barca. From the start, we saw the signs, but we ignored it, and now your true self has been revealed. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate it so much, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Seeing me rant about a Barca legend. It is what it is. It is what it is. Sometimes these things happen. But tomorrow is our first preseason game against Vissel Kobe, which we'll be doing our first Barcelona match review. And I cannot tell you how excited I am. I cannot tell you how excited I am to do my first Barcelona match review. It's going to be crazy, bro. It's going to be so fun to do. I can't wait to talk about it. I can't wait to watch the game. It's going to be at 5 a.m., but I don't care, bro. I'm watching the game. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.